I greet you in Jesus' precious name. It is Tuesday morning, the 28th of November, 2023, and this is your friend, Angus Buchan, with a thought for the day. We start off in the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, and I'm reading verse 8. Walk as children of light. What an opportunity for you and I to shine for Jesus in this very dark old world in which we are living. You know, we don't always feel victorious, do we? We don't always feel like shining, do we? No, but there's a deep knowing in our hearts that Jesus walks with us, irrespective of how we feel. 1 John chapter 4, verse 4, greater is he who is within us than he who is in the world. You see, it's that knowledge alone that he is sufficient for us that keeps our light shining. Sometimes ever so small, just a little flicker, but it keeps shining. The people in the world want to see how we handle our circumstances when everything around us is dead dark and jet black. You know, it's easy to shine when things are going well, isn't it? But the test comes, are we going to shine when things are not going well for us? The greatest example of that in the Bible is Job, the farmer. He said in the book of Job, chapter 13, verse 15, even though he slay me, yet will I still trust him. Remember, the devil said, yeah, your servant Job serves you because he's so prosperous. I think he was the wealthiest man in the Middle East. He's got a big family. Everything's going well. Take it away from him and let's see what he can do. And of course, the Lord said, okay, but don't touch his life. And right to the end, Job's light was shining. I want to say to you today, like never before, the world is watching us. Now remember, the darker it gets, the brighter the light shines. You strike that little match in a dark room, what happens? Yes, the darkness has to leave. One of my heroes was a Scottish minister by the name of Peter Marshall. In fact, he was the one who said you must have faith like potatoes. And he was coming home one night. It was jet black. It was so dark, he couldn't even see his hand in front of him. And he decided to take a shortcut. But what he didn't realize was, as he was walking down the path, there was a voice called out to him. He remembers it clearly, Peter. And he stopped. And then he went on a little bit slower, and Peter again, and he dropped to his knees. And as he dropped to his knees, he stretched forward, and there was nothing in front of him. He was on the edge of a precipice, on the edge of a huge stone quarry. There was a hole in the ground. I don't know how deep it was, but it would have killed him if he had carried on walking. That was the change in his life. People need the Lord. People are walking in darkness. You and I need to be a light shining in the darkness for them today. Jesus bless you and goodbye.